Eti for ma makwa baba Likee TV mesese ne namba channel so hita do man ma me ne subscribe like share ma wona pense mi bi tie so nya bi enti ye mongra nsim ne mu tentem na chefo yegusu wo court case hu ntensem ya bamba ben ne Supreme Court judges no you see the conflictions are etimi poppy ba ekoso sense we pese oteki we side we pese oteki we side no na eno na reporter yensa akachem se oye judge anaze na ubu mraswa emrana ma kwan se step down yes enti per the Supreme Court judges no niema etima koso no yes else almost step down na ensem no mepesi ebobrom na yetie ensem no emo ye ba de ka ho no ye de emo ensem bebram
the parliament here you know they have exceeded their what their element or their jurisdiction. That's what we call ultra-virus. But my answer, their speaker eka no ne kwan so na say ne kwan so then Supreme Court cannot say you're here no wrong. Asiesi Hackman MPP for Hackman or say the government court Hackman case so you can the same thing. Say whatever happens in parliament it's what? It's a closed book of which the judiciary do not have power to open it. So what is the MPP talking about? Meaning, say you can see a better way. Do you know what will happen in Ghana here? Then the governors cannot happen in Ghana here. Immediately will you be somebody will run to the Supreme Court. Governors will forestall. Do you get it? Anytime our parliament may take a decision, somebody will run. See, so I am entreating the Supreme Court to be very careful in dealing with this matter. If not that, someone who President Bonnia, Professor Makokwe, SSA in 2020, I don't have a born MPP for and then no. It is a Supreme Court, SSA and Kwama MPP. No more bem, no more be fata. That acquired it's your
it is Speaker of Parliament Ebetimia joining sitting near my friend is Senate until the determination of the issue Anna.
Debbie. So Utie Dafia Makwamoa almost said they are going to go on with the ruling or the information that the speaker gave to them. The Supreme Court cannot dictate for Parliament. We have you see the free arms of government are par in terms of what governance. They are par. None of them is ahead of the other. And then the speaker is the head of what the legislature, and then the speaker have the right to do whatever he wants to do. Unless you go and challenge the action of what of the speaker on the basis he has acted beyond what his powers. But in this case, looking at it, the speaker have not acted beyond what his powers. He's within his powers. What he did was just to apply the law, not to interpret the law, because he doesn't have the power to interpret.
Can the speaker call the bluff of the court?
Yes, in this matter, because whatever happens in Parliament is what? It's a closed book. It's a closed book. But just to avoid conflicts, there's sometimes no more jar in some namayede amanako. But me person me say wasemo. It's court to do to me here ejuma and 10 say.
That's the interesting question.
Me bisa.
Yeah.
Court to me here ejuma and 10 say.
After 2 days.
Debbie, it wasn't after 2 days. First one now. After mark is a filing, and do your motion on notice. See, we have two types of applications. I had the court. There were two types of application. But we have motion on notice. You file a first one, your motion on notice. The no crap on your 10 days say they should come and argue it in court. The ruling that came yesterday was filed yesterday. And your motion ex parte.
Okay, yes, so this was an ex parte motion here.
It's the first one, your motion on notice. They are not to tell you. No, I could file a new one, which is motion ex parte. And no amount who can say you argue on the case whilst the opposition person is not there. It's a say they will call too. But because motion ex parte, you will not be served with anything. I will go to the court alone for me to be heard. Then on that grounds, there will be an injunction for 14 days. Do you get it? So that you will be informed to come to court and come and argue your side. But meanwhile, the first one no apply was motion on notice. That one was in 10 days. And no or apply before speaker did the ruling here then buy. Now speaker did the ruling in buy almost call back for motion what ex parte. It was filed yesterday in the afternoon. The court was empaneled in the afternoon. The decision was given in the afternoon.
So we make a point to be said for conflict and bantino, we find a way to solve the issue.
Yes.
Is it not also a bad precedent to set to say, look, in maybe PMC, and because the pento quantino, you solve a sensibio or yen pento quanti sensibio. Going forward, won't that same thing happen? My young castle, yen person to come into then one party will be cheated. Yet to make us look, speaker should stand firm on the issue. This we are applying the law like you said. You apply law we asa. What the Supreme Court thinks is none of our business. So that going forward, it will serve as a deterrent to other persons who want to engage in some of these acts.
Okay. Oko Article 2. We know going to Article 2. Oko Article 2. There is a danger there. Article 2 can say any decision given by the Supreme Court and you go against that decision, your friend know high treason.
Enforcement of the Constitution.
Yes.
2A, 21A, 21. A person who alleges that an enactment or anything contained in or done under the authority of that of any of other enactments or and one to also
for
failure to obey
yes
or carry out the terms of an order
yes
or direction made or given under clause 2 of this article constitute a high crime under this constitution
so
and shall
failure to carry out orders from the Supreme Court becomes what a high crime. That kind even it affects the president.
In case of this constitution and shall in case of a president or the vice president constitute a ground for removal from office under this constitution.
So even if you are the president, now when taking the orders of the Supreme Court serious, you'll be removed from the office.
While the legislature applied the law.
This is what the constitution is saying. So this is the problem that we have. That if orders are from the Supreme Court, you cannot say you will not carry out those orders. This is what we call constitutional crisis.
So even if we know that Parliament was right, the Speaker was right.
No, they have not gone into the merit of the matter. They have not gone into the merit of the matter. Now they are seeking to injunct, say the decision will not take place until the matter is determined. So what happened on Friday, which is yesterday, is not the merit of the matter. Assembly and you can say when they are wrong and now when they are right too. But they are only saying the Speaker should hold on until the matter will be determined by the court. So they have not given merit of the case. They have not looked at the substance of what the Speaker said. No. They are only saying there should be stay of execution. Decision now, Speaker Adebayo should be stayed until the matter will be determined by the Supreme Court.
And that we don't know when it will be determined.
Sir, if you cry with the injunction, whether the injunction will hold on or will not hold on will be determined next 14 days. They will go and argue whether what the Supreme Court is even saying they should hold on will stay or not. But I mean, it is interesting to note the Supreme Court can act. And yet LGBT for Supreme Court more than 4 months, The court is not even finding time, space, and place to even hear them.
Senator Sam George mo echo a
demonstration. They have not finding time. They are not finding space to hear them. But matters related to a certain group of people in Ghana here,
an arm of government.
We have time. We have space.
I fear for Ghana.
Lawyer, Udi with Yamamna.
Medicine,
Very interesting education.
Oh, yes.
Medicine,
Yes.
I am restricted from saying certain things because I am a lawyer.
Yeah.
If not that, because I know the consequences. That's why I am quiet over this.
Okay.
But Ghana phone, Mama, I'm sorry. Let's be truthful. Let's be honest. Now say empese sanyama yi double standard MPP for ye. Ebekoswa. The only thing I bet me aye and they say 2024 ye December 7th. Ye nyina ye be sorry kwi. Efie akọ various polling stations. Ne akoto aba ama chenye no. Ama Joma Hama ye den ewini na ye nya ye freedom. Ni ye nya ye akoma so ade ye. Ni ye tumi aye de pese ye bia a obi NCC yen.
But I say, Lawyer, in fact,
Thank you.
We have been so much educated in the
very
issues that we raise. You know, I'm sure some listeners and so are very educated, and yes.
But
shake my memory on your submission.
But Supreme Court decision, I wanna. I was say be amend the constitution the next time I share na ye be also because senior or three say who would no crap fans points cry Supreme Court anya kase no you know what the for you see so sad you know because if you look at other jurisprudence, me can religion, but other jurisprudence, Supreme Court has no right, whatever, if this is white, to say it's red. One kasanu yebechiu. One kasa Supreme Court, you know, obviously from Cecia. You see, but if you look at our own secular law. No entisa, but lawyer or Kasano. In fact, I respect you today, pa. I'm telling you, I salute you. I salute you because we say been here. And then all Kasano, wow, bibi I ba metremon say. Adentina, you know, related cases, it's with the Supreme Court. And I'm 1 year free was so. But in Drana, I'm way no mudi koye no. Ya no mudi koye no. And you know, Supreme Court anya adajie. Emma Parliament say
a directive.
Parliament say hold you on. You know, I don't understand. Ghana ain't fana yekoi. You see? Ain't fana yekoi. Look. Yanya president, you know, I would drop a brave. The only president our abuse law pa and and he is the human rights lawyer too.
Yeah.
But he's abusing a former attorney general. Why do you abuse the law so much so? Look, Yanya from Kwame Nkrumah is a journalist. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is a journalist. Rawlings, or no, your soldier Kurana, or the Bay president. Yanya a champion no more. Yanya, you know, nobody, even with the military rule, nobody abuses the law like Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. It's too much. It's too much. You know, for the first month Nana Akufo-Addo buy, and then the tongues caught invading courts. These people should have been in by now. You see, would you imagine? Mikayo, da yesi omumba court no. Sa danu ansuna. Ye do omasem yue and obi akotua. Meanwhile,
ati form fancy when Trump kakanya kopanya de 7 December number 2 baso na Mr. say mobeka me ho ne abom paya sre yankopon sa so dwedie emra o my Ghana
obi ayu aponchen and I'm telling you say signing panel 6 months or that's what court or that remand. But when you ma invade a whole court, I'm a judge kura dwane. Omo for more than 3 hours. Munko to yana munko free. It's abuse. It's abuse. Share where the answer no. You know, immediately in time yara. Almost say, hey, power no. You see, so if you look at senior omobusa my way in there, I say nkwala grobi. Nkwala grobi. You know, I don't know. Anyway. Nkwala grobi say wo adia e bet you no. And to mention me. You see, meanwhile we are on the same shoe.
Yeah.
Look, I don't understand. Now, court to know the Mr. John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president, say, in fact, judiciary, you nipa be sick. You know, and yes, I will be buku. Or the Nitina catcher say, be ha, these people deserve to be honored. Oh, that's true. You see, young judiciary, no. They should be cleansing in our judiciary. They should, serious cleansing power. Otherwise, look, Ghana is not safe. That is the matter, you know, because me kasaya me take it time pa say because senior obu boni emano. I have to be conscious with certain things. You know, all I will say is that if we don't quickly cleanse the judiciary, this country is not safe. Thank you.
But I say, lawyer, become a bit chat on after sorry, so your time now.
Midi a chat on. Who said me feel last 2 years. Me do some backward damage so pan. Say, baby do biano. Rebecca President Mahama who asked him.
Yeah, it's with mama just 1 minute. Now you're fan call. Your time now.
Ghana ni bia. Me catch when they say ope future ma wo ba. Ope future ma wo nanom. Ope future ma we busuafo. Ope future ma wo na council afo a. The say we ya ne say okoto aba e match ne no. E match ne no e win elections 2024 December 7th. Na ye de chine no nko a bebi abeko bia chine no. O to ma member of parliament a chine no. O to ma o man panyin so a chine no bebi a chine no wo bia no ye de to abama no. Now President Mahama enya majority in parliament. No answer be the president of the Republic of Ghana. Na yenya yen fa wudie because say the Ghana ye won ko asum abrofo do crampo ayen say promises Akufo Addo de ma yen nyina I'm going to make Accra the cleanest city, 1 district, 1 factory be ni ho 1 million 1 constituency be ni ho he de kume crampo ni say o hye Nyankopon bo o hye Nyankopon bo
National Cathedral
so be see National Cathedral the 53 million dollars
58 million
dollars so 58 what do you say million my make we cry so what do you say 58 million dollars currently and also saying 100 million dollars now President Muhammad DC saglemeno the entire saglemeno sa time no na dollar 3 cedis tama yesi saglemeno na dollar 3 cedis it's $100 million no that time no lesser than
to the $58 million.
$58 million.
Thank you.
Analysis now.
Lawyer to private legal practitioner on a BRЄKAKING was also and Sheikh our Larry so a member of the NDC Zongo Caucus and a pay for Maminase say BRЄKAKING who wanna pay na yedi and come on. Mami for happy birthday Kesi and confirmer Jennifer Sam or Tema High Court. Happy birthday going out to you. This is from Chairman Joe. So wish you happy birthday. May God bless you. May God increase you.
Daily update TV so.